Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. Today we're gonna focus on speeding up the railroad construction. We need to get going. Right, so it's Monday. When I'm recording this, you're watching this on Tuesday, hopefully. Usually everything is on schedule, but who knows? You never know. Right, so I just recorded the episode of mod reviews, and yes, there was this guy, Top Pros 100, who made a map with railroads straight away implemented in the map. I think it's genius. I think this is something that we need because this is how the Soviet Republic or at that time was based on. Highways were destroyed or non-existent, and railroads were the only connections, well, everywhere, most of the Eastern Europe. And yeah, that will be based most of our exports. So even if you're not exporting high-end goods, you will still earn some kind of living by exporting coal ore, iron ore, or anything else that you can get your hands on, that you have in a big quantities. So I think that's something that I would like to have, like, yes, functioning. I would like to have functioning railroad infrastructure. Right, let me see what we're dealing with here. So we have here, they're saying that we don't have electricity, but we should for some reason. I did make this intersection extremely basic, but only because this is just the exchange. Okay, I'm gonna leave this alone because I think it's gonna function, especially when we remove those cross sections, X sections, whatever you wanna call them. You can see here that the railroad is being constructed on both sides. This is perfect. The only thing is, I can see here that... Is this assigned? Yes, this is assigned, but yeah, the biggest problem we have is the supply and demand of the stuff in our railroad construction offices. And I can see here that electronics is not functioning extremely well. We do have electronics. A lot of it is being used for, electrical components. A lot of it is being used for electronic construction. Yes, plastics seems to be a thing, the word of the day at least. Let's see, are you delivering plastics? No, you're delivering... You're unloading that. Oh, that's... I'm not sure that you should be doing that. I mean, like, they're connected and whatnot. But that's okay, this should be functioning fine if it had plastics, and let's see what we can do in the plastics department. Right, we're earning a little bit more money than usual. That's because we sped up some exports. Of course, we started using trucks, or continued using trucks. So we're gonna be focusing on that today as well. We started using exporting the bitumen. That was really important, and let's start to activate the cheat mode here. Sorry about that, I'm lost for a second. Yes, so we started 2 new exporting routes. One of them being the bitumen exports. Just to Voluntseva border crossing there. And we started meat exports. That's something I actually sped up a bit, and I'm not really sure how this is going to work out for us. I'm not sure if we're producing enough meat. Looks like we are, but still, we should have 5 freezer trucks going to the border with NATO countries, and they should be exporting beef. That is perfect. That's exactly what we want. But because I would like to import some of the lower educated, uneducated people, because they're cheaper labor force. We do have all the infrastructure up and running. The only problem at the moment, Požice is doing well. All of this is being processed quite well. Please don't go up. Is this still implemented? Yes. So all the production of let's see, bitumen, bitumen. Only 50 tons they managed to export or load up. This guy is still trying to load the fuel here. That's fine. But that's some kind of late order because I changed them. All of them are gonna be loading up the fuel directly from the big storage, because we can't really we don't have any fuel here. So in the last episode you probably saw that we don't have a lot of fuel in this storage, and we have too much bitumen, and this is why I started exporting bitumen, so we can so we can produce this extra fuel that we need. Workers are a little bit on the slow side. Let me real quickly export all the bitumen I can, and it should stop soon. There we go. It's exported. This storage is full to 100%, so we can. So we have an issue with bitumen. Issue being too much of it. So what's the deal? We need to export some bitumen, we need to get rid of it. I can destroy it if we need to, but I don't think that's the best thing to do, and I'm kind of slightly worried about this now. Why is there less people here? Are they working on constructions? Maybe... Do we have any big constructions happening? We do have a couple. But I'm worried that these buses are not carrying any people, and we had hundreds of them working at one point. Alright, here we go. Yes, you can slow down. Yeah, I probably started a couple of nice projects. Anyway, plastics. Plastic is the first thing we need to resolve, and let me see some of the people living around here. Let me see what their concerns are. So this one is all full of people, and they're only saying sports and that kind of stuff. That's kind of not what I'm worried about. Okay, I think we're ready. I'm gonna import some of the people here. Let's go for 100, and let me see how they're gonna cope. We were kind of fortunate because it looks like we have more than 20 workers with education, so 20% of workers coming in, they already have some kind of education. That's really good. That's fine, and let me see what their concerns are. So I'm gonna monitor this. We will be importing more people, maybe even these guys. They're only 3 times more expensive. Why not? How much would that be? 10 times. No, until we get the. We do have stable export. But until we get a little bit more money, because I'm done with the loans. I think I'm done with the loans, and I'm pretty sure, well, it wouldn't be the first time I said, hey, I'm done with the loans, and actually, here you go, more loans. What I would like to do is just to see if we have those nuclear export trucks on the way, going and exporting our nuclear fuel. This guy is probably just gonna be refueling. Yes, his fuel is low. Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. Here we don't go. No, we don't go. Okay, now these buses are line spaced, and okay, looks like we're gonna go all the way. Here they go. Uranium hexafluoride and the nuclear fuel. Okay, that's fine. Do we have another one or something on the way? No. But it's busy. The highway looks really good. The highway, I'm really happy about it. We constructed it, not the previous president, just FYI. Uranium hexafluoride again, that's fine. Yeah, we stockpile. Actually, I think we're just balancing the... We're just more or less balancing the... how much uranium hexafluoride we're importing. Right, railroads. How are we doing? Right, plastics, electronics, more people. This is the word of the day. We need more people living here. Let's see. What you're still not complaining, but looks like something changed. For now, looks like we have less workers. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then again we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 11. I thought we had 20-ish. I thought 1 represents. Oh, one represents 3 people. No, it's 5. It was 5. Yeah, that's strange. Anyway, maybe they just moved around. That's also perfectly fine. Their needs should be met. Church is gonna be a tricky one. Because I don't think they have access to church from here. It's a little bit out of their range. Do we have any connection to the church on this side? Not really. Pickish, aren't we? That's fine. The only thing I was thinking of... right, if this guy... Can they go to the bus stop? Oh, perfect, they can't. That's actually quite perfect, because what I wanted to do is create another bus line. Actually, 2 bus lines over here. So what we're gonna do now... I'm gonna do it now. We're gonna have 2 buses transporting only people. So I think the best... Oh, what are you... Okay, this is strange. This guy is supposed to go load fuel and unload it. Huh. Okay, but I don't think that's a line. I think we have our distribution office over here. No, this is plastics, I think. This is our local distribution. You know what? Should we get you a new home? Well, do you have railroad office on your list? Gas station, gas station, gas station. Road cargo station. No. Who's supplying fuel to the railroad construction office? Okay, let's assign... Oh, this building is already assigned. Okay, so you have... Okay, so fine. Go, and there you go, your new home. Okay, let me real quickly check the messages. Only one. And yes, let's buy buses now. So we have normal bus line. The only thing, it would be nice to be fast, but also I'm looking for cheap. This is Soviet Union, I think. Let's go again, press on the buses, let's see what we have. These are the speedy vans, we don't care about them. We need something with a little bit more capacity, but it doesn't have to be too much. I'm actually bargain hunter here now. I think I'm looking for a bargain rather than speed or capacity. Even, well, actually, capacity... I think it's kind of obvious that we're gonna go for these orange ones because they're the cheapest ones. I'm gonna go and... Actually, you know what? Let's do it the proper way. Let's create a new line. So, new line, we're gonna call it... Usti... Again... Usti Public. There we go. Save Usti Public. Right, you're gonna go from here to here. There we go. And save. And we're gonna assign this to 2 buses. Let's just find the buses. 1 and 2, that's fine. And we're gonna tell you that you're not gonna be transporting workers, or do we? No, I think they can be transporting workers there and back all the time without them being... No, here we go. And off you go, and you, off you go. There we go. One other thing we need to do is this bus stop here, I want to connect it to workplaces, to this area here, and only it should only carry workers. I don't care about the rest of them for now. So we should only carry workers from here to there. Okay, we have a thing being constructed over here. That's fine. Actually, should I speed this up? Yeah, let's just speed this up. This is fine. What I want to do, and I want to build another bridge. Usti is like practically on an island. It's peninsula, but still. I would like to build a bridge here, so I'm gonna go for something like this. Okay, and then maybe, yeah, why not? Let me go on the opposite side so we can... Oh, boy. And... Okay, that's pretty straight. Let's go across the river. That looks pretty straight, and low, low, low. Here we go. On this side, I don't have to have... No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. On this side, let's see how we're gonna connect this. I'm gonna avoid the railroad, so I think I'm gonna connect it. Let's do a little bit of this. And then let's swing the road in this direction. There we go. We can construct this, and we have a little bit more money. This looks a little bit wonky, but that's fine. I'm happy with this. What are we constructing here? Geothermal, that's fine. We require a lot of asphalt. This is going to be using a lot of workers as well, so this might cause us some problems. Like I said, I don't have any problem the old workers in the city working on this project as long as they have materials to finish this, because if we have workers just sitting around not doing anything, that's a really bad idea. At the moment we are missing asphalt and some gravel, but asphalt will be the main culprit here, and I'm hoping that you have a full load of asphalt. Yes, he does. Let's just see how fast he's gonna do this. I'm just gonna speed this up just for a wee bit. Let's see, and they are going through the asphalt. Gravel is the next one, probably, that's gonna be missing. Well, they're going through it. Okay, 40-50 people working at the same time. It's not a disaster, so it's fine. Okay, so we have these guys now complaining about the hospital. And you son of a guns, why are you complaining about the hospital? I can and I will double up the number of workers working in the hospital, but this is unwarranted, uncalled for. 17 people that they missed their visits to the hospital. I doubt it. I don't believe this. So I'm gonna give a little bit more, allow a little bit more workers here, and yeah, that's about it. Oh, we got more exports to the NATO countries, so I'm gonna import another 10 to 200 people here, just so we can start educating them, and hopefully soon we're gonna get workers that are gonna be transported here, hopefully even like really soon. Okay, finally we have workers being transported by public transport, because I have no idea where these guys come from, and I think they might be coming from the bus and hospital. Yes, why not? And the rest of them? Okay, we're having more doctors, we have more... Okay, I can see this one in the white shirt. I'm betting he's going to the shop. Nope, I lost the bet. Oh, I did win the bet. He's going to the shop. Okay, that's working. That's working, and public transport just transported their first workers. Oh, well, their first... I don't know what to call them. Their first passengers. Yes, indeed. They probably should be called passengers. Here we go. Oh, he's getting back, so I don't know. Let me see, most of the upgrades are done by now, so I think, let me see if all of these buildings are connected, well connected to the path network. I think we should do this. Alright. Yeah, you probably should be able to go around over here. And I don't like this kindergarten here. I really don't like this kindergarten because it's kind of tight. Everything is kind of really tight. I wanted to upgrade this road here. Let me see this. Yeah, there's a lot of these potential pathways that we don't have utilized. And we definitely should, so I'm gonna build a couple of those. Yeah, I don't like how this area looks. I did squeeze in this big bus stop here. I think it is necessary for this amount of people that we have here, but kindergarten definitely could be elsewhere. Let's see how these guys are doing. You know what? Bye. I don't like how it looks like. We're gonna build a new kindergarten here, and look, that other kindergarten has enormous capacity and should be able to handle everything. We're just gonna make everything nicer here, so... look at this. This building doesn't have a road access to it, just because I was squeezing the things in. Well, I hopefully learned my lesson, and it's gonna be better for the future. Okay, let me try. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for this, I promise. Let me see if we can fix this a bit. Kindergarten here, maybe not here. Maybe we can squeeze in kindergarten on this side, but we'll see what we can do. Right, and I'll pay for this, I promise as well. Just don't yell at me now, and I think this is fine. And okay. Yeah, I think this should be, well, like I said previously, fine. And something like here, and something like here, and we don't have any. Alright. And ooh, that was uncalled for. And there we're not gonna put any building at the moment over here. I'm fine. Let's just pay for this and be done with it. This can be upgraded in time, so that's fine. This building here, how is your connections to the rest of the world? This is really bad. Yeah, the bus stop could be in a better place. Could be in a better place. I will give them a little bit, like few construction access over here and elsewhere. This will definitely speed their movement around town, and I'm really looking forward to this because I always miss to do these kind of things, and I think this is quite beneficial for our people because they can faster go elsewhere, and then they're gonna have more time for whatever our people do usually, serve the country, and that's definitely a positive thing. Okay, I see a lot of roads here upgraded that can be upgraded, so I'm thinking now I probably won't do it. Look at these drunk firefighters. Okay, so you are also, you don't like to be connected anywhere, and I'm pretty sure this is tight. Yes, can you? Yes, you can. That's fine. Because all of these roads are upgraded now, I don't care if they are cut into pieces, because this is my last resort. Okay. Okay, no, not connection to the highway, so actually this can be... can't. I was thinking that we can... Oh, actually, you know what we can do? Because it doesn't allow me to snap into place here, I'll do this. Oh, it doesn't allow me here as well. That's fine. We can build some... No, we can't. What? Really? Okay, a little bit of construction projects for our construction companies. Again, we have gravel all full, asphalt is running low. Can we get asphalt? Can we get an A-man? Probably I should populate the second construction office, but I don't know. I do not know. It would be like 200,000-300,000 at least to populate this office. Okay, electrical components are full. They should be constructing everything, and guess what? They're working like crazy. The only problem with Usti is the population. We have only 4 people working here at the moment, and Usti is a tricky one. We had 3,600. Wow, I think we had just over 2,000 recently when I checked. That doesn't matter. I'm happy with this. This is happy. Hospital. 14 of them couldn't visit the hospital. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I think we're getting to a point where the Usti is a serious town, and even though I could easily put this to maximum, because there will be people that... Oh, right, what about vehicles? Let's do vehicles as well. Polish vehicles, yes, we're gonna go for Polish vehicles all the way. Polish vehicles lead the way. Okay, so we need college-educated people. I have a feeling that Even though we have college-educated people, they are living just outside of the range. Okay, look, we're getting more workers here, so I think I'm gonna just leave it as it is. We have university here, and it's educating people, so I'm gonna just hope for the best. 3,600 people live here at the moment, so you can continue working. You guys, I'm hoping that... Okay, let's just quickly see if this guy is gonna pick up everybody from the bus stop. 13 workers. Yeah, there were a bit more of them, but why are they waiting here? Okay, so you... Working shift, okay. So why didn't... Okay, they're picking up everybody, workers and non-workers. They picked up 13 workers. Okay, I'll wait for another one. I'm just gonna speed this up. I'll wait for another orange bus because orange bus bad. So I'm gonna see if the orange bus here is gonna pick up more than... No, again, it only number of workers waiting. Okay, they need to go to work. Home building, they have everything. Past days demands unsatisfied drinking alcohol. It doesn't say... Okay, he's uneducated, so I don't know what to do with them now. We have a lot of uneducated workers. I don't know if they can work anywhere, or... Do we have school? Yeah, we do. School is, well, not working at the maximum, but we have a lot of students. We have 200 people at the moment now. Again, 10 of them say that they couldn't access the hospital. I think this is going much better. So let's see if we can reflect this. 7 people, well, definitely more of them working at the moment here. So we have 6 more workers coming here. Where is this bus going from? Oh, they're circling around, right? Maybe we should stop that. No. Maybe we should just get more people in town. And there we go, 36 people. Oh, be the orange bus now. They're gonna pick up all the people before the orange bus gets here. Yeah. Are you carrying uneducated people? No. Okay, so we just have a problem. What do you do with these workers? They should be his age 23, 32, and they are uneducated. Shouldn't they get education? Maybe they just can't get a place in school. So let's see here. Let's monitor this guy, because this is 25-year-old Ivan Simovich Sukhachyov. He is in a school now. He's uneducated. He's getting education here. Let's see if he's gonna get education. Not yet. He stopped going to school. Let me monitor another one here. Age 26, 0.94, 0.99. There we go. She's getting an education, Yekaterina. Okay, so they're getting education, some of them. Hopefully then this is gonna be resolved as well. Okay, I think I wasted enough time over here. The thing that I'm gonna have to think about now is, soon, I think we can implement a railroad terminal here, and then just have the train loading oil. These tanks can be used for storing just plain all crude oil, and some of that crude oil is going to be used in our chemical and plastics industry, but whole bunch of this oil... Why are you not working? Chemicals. What's with chemicals? Okay, chemicals are working, but they're just being slow. They're just being loaded here. Yeah, we just need to, you guessed it, more workers. Right, okay, but maybe we can speed this up. Let's do it. We have a little bit more money, and I'm gonna go and chance it like this. We're gonna go for 300 here. And we're gonna get even college educated. You know what? I'm gonna go for 400. 400. The only thing that they were missing was hospitals, and we just filled in 200 additional people. 200 additional people and plus their families and whatnot. That's gonna be plus. So we should have now, come on, chop, town hall, just under 4,000 people in Usti. That's perfect. I need to just monitor their needs, and I think the school could be a problem. I think we should construct additional school because I think this is maxed out. So let's see what we have school-wise. A little bit oofed, a little bit better. 20 workers, 24 workers, no dice. Okay, this looks a little bit different, even though I doubt that it's gonna be the... ooh, wow, oh wow, this requires a lot of steel, right? Well, luckily most of it is already delivered. School building, this is a huge one. Oh, right. This one. Enormous one. It could be a little bit on the big side, but the buildings are big. Actually, yeah, I think I like this. I think I like this because we already allowed, we have a public transport running around here. I think I like this, and we can, if this works, if this is populated well when we finish it one day in the future, long time ago. How can we do this? Yeah, something like this. We can demolish the other schools. Let's see how this is gonna work. I'm liking this. I'm definitely liking this. I'm not paying for it, that's fine, and I'm definitely liking this. I think I'm gonna implement everything around here straight away. So this one is not working properly. So let's go like this, and then like this. And like this. Alrighty then. And then... well, this is actually a fluent part of us constructing the future of this country. So I'm just gonna go... oh, right, this is gonna work, but I'm gonna do that later. Construct like this. There we go. You... probably. I have no idea what we're gonna do with this one. Yeah, it can go this way. Invisible path. Yeah, that's like a Zen thing to say. There we go. Absolutely stunning. Perfect. Construct whenever, and we'll see how it's gonna look like after we're done. That's fine. Okay, our little ant farm here is working. Sports, pub, tavern. Welcome to our town, pub, tavern. You're looking for that, huh? It's gonna take a while. Okay, I have my Lavazza here. I'm gonna take a coffee break. Oh, mama. Okay, that's good. That's a good coffee. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, up to 100 people now working, but we're still missing concrete. Come on. Yeah, all these people that I got here, they were... yeah, we're gonna need more concrete than that. Yeah, they're eating to this concrete really fast. Right, look, we have more people. As soon as this is done, there's more projects to come. We're gonna go and address issues of railroad construction elsewhere. So we have several segments that are not connected. Luckily for us, Usti, Hejmanice and Zdar are connected with railroads, and it's being constructed. Now, other problem is that we don't have any plans after that. And none of the railroads are connected to the border crossing. Bistrica is here, and the problem with Bistrica is we have a huge farm in the way of where technically railroad should be. And I don't really want to wiggle left and right through these farms. I want it to go straight. We can demolish these fields, or we can make straight kind of relative. So I think we're gonna make straight a little bit relative. So I'm gonna go through Hlebov, around Hlebov, and then go towards Hradec and Bistrica. So let's continue constructing this railroad. So we're gonna go for the most expensive one. We need to Alright, I can see here that this is not gonna work out because this is, first of all, this is a hillside which we can use for bridge construction. Right. So I have to aim for this. So let's see how good at aiming I am. Come on. Okay. So we have to go here. You know what? We don't need this road. This road needs us more than we need it. So let's go for another one. Oh, please go a little bit straighter. I don't need to. I don't need the grief. Okay. Okay, and I can see here if we continue straight, we can avoid both of the pillars, electrical pillars. And another bridge, isn't it? 140 kilometers per hour. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. And mess up. Another bridge. 1, 2. You're kidding me. Get down, get down. What is in the way now? Really? This is so high? Oh boy. That's not gonna be cheap. And I don't like the straightness of this, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna construct this in a better way. And even this one is not so straight. Let's try to make this a little bit better. So we're gonna go like this. Okay, I think this looks a little bit more eye appealing. Let's see if we can go one by one, because we're coming off from the hillside. Okay, this should work. This should be high enough. But it's not. Okay, this is not high enough. We're gonna have to go one more. And this seems to me like it's a little bit too high. Let's see how it's gonna look. Alright. I forgot about the fun part of all of this. When they actually don't fit together. How high this is? This is not bad. This is really not bad. Okay, I think this is what we should have expected. The one other thing I can fix here is I can just remove this bridge and redo it one more time, and it should be 1, 2, 3, 4 high. It doesn't like any of this stuff. Okay, I thought we can build it a little bit. Wow, just wow. And the second one parallel to this one is not gonna work. Of course. Well, I can destroy the road underneath, but that's not something that I want to do. Don't snap to it, snap next to it. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Okay, maybe this wasn't the goodest idea we have. Maybe we should go for border crossings first, because we're gonna need these exports. Okay. The other problem we have here is, let's continue building it through here. The other problem we have is we don't have any connections to the border crossings, and like I said, first exports we're gonna have will be coal, and the closest border crossing we have now, positive thing, that all of this here, the construction is almost done. Zdar doesn't have a lot of much else to do because they're already met the construction vehicles from Hezmanice and Zdar. Now the closest border crossing, we should address that. Closest border crossing, Zdar has it here, which is not far away, but it has bridges. It might have to have bridges. Let me just check real quickly. We have a border crossing over here, but I bet that it doesn't have a railroad. Or it does. Or it doesn't. It doesn't. And then we have one over here that as well doesn't have like a border crossing. That's so much fun. Okay, so I'm gonna have to then cancel both of those border crossings. Cross them off. And looks like the Zdar, which actually is not a bad thing. That means that the Zdar is gonna have to construct their own infrastructure on this side. One would say, look, perfect, you can just continue on here, but no, I didn't plan for that, and that could be a big problem. Okay, these are NATO countries, and do we want to export there? Maybe, yes, why not? We can construct, and we don't require a bridge here. That's a positive thing as well. I can build one line. I will build one line, and let me just please go across. Yes, it goes across. Perfect. We're gonna build one line over here. That's gonna be... I'm gonna have to do a little bit of voodoo magic, man. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of voodoo here because this is 2 railroads connecting into one, and then we also gonna have to have... We have 1 railroad here, we just need another one. I can start on that as well. And this is not gonna be used terribly too much. Let's just hope that it's gonna fit. It fits. It fits all the way, it fits all the way. Does it fit all the way here? Yes, it does. Perfect. Continue on. Continuation on. And doesn't fit here. Opposite direction. Oh, actually it fits. Okay, this part doesn't fit, but that's because I think the power, the cables are too low. That's fine. Because this is going to NATO countries, it's not going to be used much. It's going to be used by probably just 1 train. I will make it a little bit more messier here, so I'm going to go something like this. Oh no, this has to actually go a little bit more back, towards back. And we're going to separate the railroads now. There we go. And bam, into the invisible wall of cables. Okay, let's go back. And invisible wall of cables is no more. Okay, so this is the second construction going all the way next to the steel mill. I'm fine with this. And right, now the fun part, connecting all of this to some kind of existing railroad network. We have this one here, and another T-junction over here would be okay. So we need this one to actually go in this direction. And this is the only thing we need. And then we need this to be connected to the rest of the network. Okay, so we have this. For now, yeah, let it for now, let it be like this. And we need this connected. And this here. Well, I don't know why we need the second one, but there you go. And right, this is already 500,000 rubles worth of stuff, and okay, looks fine. Looks fine. Let me just quickly check. Oh, look at the steel. Oh, steel is almost 100%. This is looking really, really good. This is looking nice and sweet. Right, we have some additional storage here that I built. We can slowly start to transfer all of that over here. So we're gonna have another central storage for all our stuff. The only thing is, there's no only thing. That's fine. I think this is gonna function. Now, it's not gonna be the best thing, what I'm trying to envision in my head while I sleep, but it's gonna be a really, really good thing. Now this is gonna be crossing over left and right like crazy. Now we have the steel production here again running like crazy. I'm gonna try to minimize this. Like I said, this is not going to be used too often, this railroad, but it will definitely give us a little bit of boost of foreign currency. Let me see where we're going. We need to go on this side, so we're gonna be cutting across most of these, across most of these forests and mountains. As long as you give me green line, I'm there. I'm going that way. Oh boy. Oh boy, is that a mountain again? Yes, indeed it is. Like I said, where I come from, we have mountains as well, and some of them are like this. And it's really hard for locomotives, especially ones in the 60s, 70s, 80s, to go over these kind of mountains because they're lacking the horsepower. So they have to zigzag their way through the mountains. Now zigzagging, as all of you probably already know, is energy intensive in a way that you have to slow down. Well, it's not that energy intensive, it's speed intensive that you have to slow down. Right. That being said, the locomotives tend to sometimes overheat. It's just intensive work for them, as it is building this railroad for me. This is a nice village that we might use at one point, but that one point is not now. So yeah. Look, railroad came to your village. Rejoice, peasants. And here we go. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be a challenge. Not really, I just picked the worst place to cross it. If I went this way, which I'll definitely do, we could have avoided all of this crap. So let's do this way. No, no dice. Come on, you were green at one point. Give me that green. There we go. And this is gonna be one of our, like one of the first, well, the absolute first border connection to any country, and it's gonna be NATO, just because we're not gonna be exporting like nuclear fuel or anything. It's just gonna be coal and stuff, maybe iron ore, we'll see. This is gonna be expensive. But actually I'm pretty proud of this. I'm pretty proud of this project. Let me just let them build this. Yes, you can construct it. What we're gonna do with this one, I have no idea. This looks like it's gonna be only for one at a time. I'm gonna be able to construct this, but that's fine. Let them construct that. We're gonna have more connections to elsewhere. I need to do let's be fancy. I want to do geological survey of the most of the areas we are kind of like own, and see where potential for exports and construction is. We can see here that we have some coal ore here. Iron ore is again near the where we're exploiting it right now, and we have some iron ore over here as well near Star. At the moment, it looks like we don't need that much more. 400 people are producing steel. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, right? I want to do the kind of like, let's call it geological survey of the whole area. We are tapping into these oil fields near Hejmanice, and we are tapping into the oil fields near Usti. Now Usti is boosting up production. That means that it's going to speed up the production of everything else that we need, plastics and chemicals. These refineries, they need to go, but I'm going to have to redo the whole area here. I think we can use most or some of the pumping stations and storage facilities, and here this railroad conveniently goes here, so we can get, like I said previously, pumping station for oil. right here, and we would have two big tanks supplying the train with all the extra oil that the chemical factory doesn't process. Right, I'm expecting this to be finished, and it absolutely is. What's the date? 15th of July. Oh wow, we were speeding a little bit through all of this. Let me quickly there's a few 10-ish more minutes left in this episode, but I want to do another big thing here on the map. Let me just quickly check what's happening with our towns. Okay, again, this one, I'm not happy with this, with the progress of, well, population and rest of the stuff here. And I'm betting that whole bunch of these guys are working on the projects. Yeah, construction projects elsewhere. Even though this one seems to be connected to the rest of the world, it's still nobody is working here. Why is that? Strange. Okay, there's no people living in these houses. Okay, I think I'm gonna try with this one. Let's go and fill this one with immigrants. Yeah, we're building a building over here, and we're gonna be expanding. Let me give you more immigration over here. This is all fine. This is Opera House, yes indeed. Yeah, that's fine for now, and I think I am gonna have to continue expanding with the buildings. What in the world are you doing? Really? You're a little bit far off. Huh. But let him work, let him work. Okay, let's continue on. Ceanwu, I haven't even checked this town for freaking several episodes, so let me see how they're doing now. 1,400 people, 200 unemployed. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about that. Let's go for you, and we're gonna find your new home. Wow, I haven't checked this area out in a while as well. 3,300 people. How are you doing with the clothes production? Do we still have truck waiting for the clothes? Not. Oh, wait, maybe? Oh yeah, probably do. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, where's clothes? Ah, yes, it's waiting here. Yeah, my bad, my bad. So it's waiting for the clothes. It's producing like crazy. But yeah, I mean, like we need huge influx of clothes, and then everything is gonna be fine. But because clothes is not being consumed that fast, so that should be fine. How are we doing with Lani? Lani has 16 unemployed people. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And the capital, Hezhmanitse, 9,500. 253 people unemployed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to have an episode of resolving this. I don't want to call it mess. It's definitely not a mess. It's just a huge capital, and it needs to be redone. The connection, the bus lines. Maybe I should start introducing cars, which definitely I will, but I don't know at what point, because there is gonna be a big industry. Maybe soon. We should do it soon. Komarov, zero unemployed, zero unemployed. This is an example. I'm gonna say this like 50th time already, 10th time already. This town is the ugliest I have. It actually doesn't look that bad. It's a half-moon shaped town on the side of the hill, where actual church and the town center is all the way here, not even close where the population lives. And it doesn't have any crisis. It works. Everybody works. 100% people work. And other than, well, I don't know if we had any proper issues with it previously, but it's just working fabulously. It's working really good. Right. We have this guy transporting coal, and they're processing it so fast that I think I'm gonna start that I'm gonna build a conveyor belt system. Now, conveyor belt system, do I just tap it into the iron ore conveyor belt system? I'm not sure if they can push both of them, or should I just build a new one going from, let's say, here directly to the steel mill, because that's gonna just create all the steel in the world we need. When that's done, when that is done, but that's gonna cost like 1,000, 2,000 tons of steel to build a conveyor belt system like that. So I'm not really sure if that's worth it or not. Star, 4,300 people live here. 4,000, and there's 22 unemployed. That means that public transport is doing a really, really good job. I'm really happy about it. It has capacity to have more people, but I'm not gonna push it because we don't need it at the moment. We have all the people working in all the industries that we need, and most of the time we're just missing resources like coal ore over here. We can double the trains or something. That would be definitely a positive thing, and then it would definitely work a little bit better. And here we go. Okay, so we have our Novi Bor here. Oh wow, I don't remember us importing these people. Maybe I did, maybe I was drunk. I don't remember, but there's people in these new buildings that we constructed in Novi Bor. And I have a feeling that Novi Bor is gonna have a lot of unemployed people soon, because we only have one meat industry. That's good, because first we can either transport those people elsewhere, or we can expand on our industries, because our industries are not bad. They're doing extremely well. We're even exporting meats to NATO countries. And we have Bistrica. Bistrica is a secluded little town that we didn't really forget about it, because do we even have a city hall here? I think I might, because I think because they're doing so. Wow. Where's the town? Small school, cinema. I might not even have a town hall over here. Oh, that has to change, because this is a nice little town, and looks like it could be 100% occupancy. That's not good at all. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to move some people from here. Right, how many people? 85. That was like a lot of them there, and then here we have one. That's okay. We would have all these statistics if we actually 22 here. Okay, so we're gonna empty one of these buildings. There we go. We're gonna empty you, and all of you are gonna move to Usti at the moment, because I'm gonna have to, like, what I was thinking of doing now is yeah, we're gonna need a heating project to be finished soon in Usti, but first things first, let's start getting people over here. Move away. This is from Ceanwu. You don't get like 200-ish people from there as well. Perfect. And more from here. There you go. You have a functioning public transport. Now you have many more workers coming from here, going there. We need a good. Oh, we have dollars now. Do we have a better Mars? No, I don't know when the better Mars is coming on. The American, the Western German bus. So let's go for our own bus system. We need speed and capacity. Actually, this one is. Oh no, that's only 32. I thought it was 62. Doesn't matter. That's for public transport. That's perfect. Right. 4. Okay, let's go for 4 of these. Bulgaria, 50, 80 kilometers per hour, 75, 60, 85, 65. Okay, 4 of these. This is Usti North Industrial. So we're gonna have a new line. We're gonna call it Usti North Industrial. So this is gonna be a bus that's gonna be transporting only people, workers from here to this industrial area over here. And yes, but we're gonna still have to change. Okay, I have to assign buses first. So I wanted to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you're only gonna be transporting workers, so, but I'm pretty sure that nobody is gonna board that bus anyway. That's saved, and off you go. Off you go. Right, we have 1 minute left or so, so I wanna finish this on time. Let me real quickly check what they need here. Jobs, kindergarten, pub, tavern, sports, spirituality. Kindergarten, we have one here. It might not be. Yeah, it's in a range, so that's fine. You have kindergarten, you can take your kids there. This construction is gonna also affect us hugely, but the increase of population here is enormous. Usti now has 5,000 people. It's a town of 5,000. It could be the second biggest town we have at the moment. We do have a lot of construction projects running, and you know what I can do real quickly? Because I wanted to construct some of these pipelines going here and going elsewhere, but unfortunately we don't have time for that. I'm gonna have to say that I was happy to do all the work that we did here. Okay, I'm just looking where I can put the heating, but that's gonna be next time, because pipeline needs to be laid and I need to put the intersection, the forwarding station, heat forwarding station, that kind of stuff. Right, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section, and this is gonna be resolved soon. Yay. Oh, here we go, 500 tons here. Damn. They exported 500 tons of bitumen already. They're beasts. Okay, that's doing well. Anyway, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, leave a comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.